For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's a Sabre Final 4 on the Whimsy Players channel. TCG match with Usopp once again. I will be changing to another deck fairly soon, but I got a few more matches to show you guys with this deck first. I know that I didn't upload at my usual schedule on this channel. It's because the White Flare and Black Bolt special sets came out for Pokemon, and I sort of had to give priority the way the days sort of worked out, the timing. But I'm back with some One Piece. Playing against red-haired Shanks, this is going to be pretty tough. This guy is just such a strong leader. The best red, like, pure leader, no doubt. Just too good of an effect. Especially when you compare it to, like, you see some other leaders, what they got, their only effect, and then you compare it with an effect like this that's just going to be useful from the start of the game until the end. It's always just a handy ability. Minus 1,000 on one of your opponent's leader or characters. Broken. It should have been just you do minus 1,000 on like characters, not leaders, because that's just too insane. Okay, so Cavendish gonna get me some pluses. He does block with the Fatso, and Cavendish died really quickly, unfortunately. I did get a little plus, but that was it. So making me 5k and discarding something. I'll summon another Cavendish and pass a turn. What are you gonna do, Mr. At Work? He dropped one of this guy that basically a 2k counter in hand, but it also has a handy effect. Like in this case, you decrease the cost, and he killed me. Damn. With the freaking Beckman. So that's gonna be a pain. He used up all the dons to summon him, but I mean, he is a big body still. So what should I do? Summon a bunch of dudes, or just use the red rock to get rid of him? I'm gonna go for it. It might be a bad idea because the big guys are yet to come. But you got that card stuck in hand. I mean, you can't really do much with it. The thing is with my deck is that I don't really got a lot of beaters. It's just a lot of blockers. I do have a few big characters like the Mihawks and Sabo, of course. I got the well, those guys actually, no. Sengoku is in another black deck. Confusing it. But yeah, I don't got too many big characters. It's mostly a bunch of blockers. So if my opponent can keep up with card advantage, or rather, they can just keep dropping big dudes and I can't deal with them, it doesn't work out. So he summoned another one of those 2Ks down. So I'm going to do 7 and drop the Mihawk. Good opportunity. Get some big presence down on the board. Okay. And he popped me very easily. Shit. With this older red-haired Shanks from OP6. His card isn't bad. It's just the one from OP9 is just way too good. It's way much better. You get that rush, and then you get continuous minus 1,000 on all of your opponent's characters. Broken beyond belief. Alright, so summon Frankie. I'm pretty much losing in every front so far. I got less life. This guy has more of a hand. I don't really got any particular advantage of him in terms of the board. Dropped the big Shanks from these new starter decks. I couldn't get the plus though since I didn't have a big character. That's one of those cards that if I had a big enough character, you can play it by paying less dons or fewer dons. Okay, another red rock. Man, I'm drawing all of them, aren't I? I think I just might as well use this to get rid of this dude once again. And then with the 4 dons, what are we gonna do? I don't really got anything to summon. I guess if I use the Rebecca, I'm just gonna get something in hand, no summon. So since this guy boosted the leader's power too. I guess might as well go for the Dawn play. Okay, and he still discarded something. Attack got blocked. So still got no board, and then the Shanks drops once again. Just how many big characters does this guy have? So I'm gonna block, draw. Now we gotta deal with this Shanks. You know what? I think there's no other way. I'm just gonna have to put all the Dawns on Usopp, and comically Usopp is gonna kill the Shanks. This would never happen in the actual series, right? But I gotta go for it. If I just summon small blockers, they're not gonna do shit. Okay, so it's out of the way. I wanna gain control over this game, because this red deck, you know, it's not like you can gain +1s and draw cards with their cards, but I can, so I just want to gain control. And he summoned another red-haired Shanks, cost 10. Damn it, and it's gonna go through. Close the die in here. So put up all of the Dawns once again, and just try and murder this bitch. Okay, worked out. Another dude down. And he's gonna put a bunch of Dawns. Sucks ass. I guess I'm gonna have to let it go through. Instead of just discarding 15 cards. Alright. Mihawk. Man, just draw this now that he played another one of those dudes down. So, are you going to destroy me again if I summon my guy? So annoying. Well, I'm gonna go for it. So just put 2 Dawns on Usopp. Let it go through actually, and do blockers instead of Mihawk. Maybe I should have played Mihawk, but I'm thinking I'm gonna play Mihawk and he's gonna just destroy me. I don't know though, and we had to get some defense anyway. If I summon the Mihawk, it's too risky. You can just use the small dudes to attack, put a bunch of Dawns. I gotta get some blockers down here. So, Nami, so there's one of the cards that will give him a little draw if it dies. But, you know, red decks, they don't really got too many floaters like that. Okay, Neven, get rid of my dude, and gonna use Shanks. Well, you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and try and save the dude. Actually, never mind. Might use the other dude to do this. No, he didn't. Man, it makes me wish I would have played that shit. Try and save him. Anyway. So, 1 Dawn on, or 2 Dawns on the Usopp. Going for that 7. Kept a bunch of Dawns unused, which is a bit strange. Drop the Mihawk. And pass the turn. Cicada's going crazy outside. Once again, there's nothing I can do about that. They're really popular in my little rural neighborhood, which is not very rural anymore, unfortunately. Man, I don't really want to get political, but I really hate how, you know, all the Israelis moved in my town, and, you know, all of the sort of empty land, they bought it, they're building properties all over the place. It's gonna turn like a big city pretty soon. Okay, so, Red Rock, this is the last one. He used up Hongo's effect, dropped the Rayleigh, and the Mihawk died before I could do anything, of course. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to use Usopp. I really just want to murder these dudes. I'm going to murder them. I mean, maybe doing this now, it makes no difference, but one of the dudes is down. Pretty busted, man. Forces you to attack it, and I didn't go for life. So 6. I'm just gonna drop a 2k. What else? Another big Shanks. Oh my god, man. How many is he running? I don't really got much choice. I just gotta fill the board with blockers. So, do this guy. And I'm gonna put back red rocks. Do we draw one or do we force you to discard? I'm gonna force him to discard. And discarded Beckman. Okay. That guy has a counter in hand too, right? Or maybe he doesn't. I don't remember. So 6, I give you a card, but I'm really just trying to get rid of his board. Sanjinami gives you a card when it dies, though. I'm getting closer, though. I'm just slowly depleting his life somehow. And Beckman again. Draw 1. My little plus. 10k, I got a block. 5. What's it going to be? With all the big characters now, I think, yeah, I should just use 2k counters to save my blockers. So I can protect myself against the big dudes. And Uda, another new card from the new Shanks starter deck. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I mean, if I just try and attack the Shanks, he's just gonna use the Uda to block. But I think I gotta do something. I mean, if I summon Riku Doldo III, is it really a good idea to try and boost Bartolomeo's attack and make him attack? Not really. I mean, this is getting kind of dangerous too. I don't know if I want to attack with my blockers. I think I'm gonna go for it though. I mean, it's either I go for this or I just go for Rebecca. Just try and kill this dude. Maybe that was a dumbass play. Let it happen. Okay. So, with all the unused dawns, I think now we're just gonna have to do it. Indeed, indeed. If I go for the Rebecca, board is gonna be full, so I'll do the Riku. I guess I do get another blocker down. And there's really just only one choice. Put all the dawns on the dude and go for a swing. Seven on the leader. Lets it happen. Okay, so I sort of baited him a little bit here. So summon the Rebecca, get something in hand, but you know, I didn't get the summon plus. I just get the shit in hand, which, I mean, it's still good. It's like a Gecko Mori at the end of the day. So that's it. That's it for my turn. Didn't end up using the blocker. At 1 life, might be able to do something. So 7. What do we do? I'm gonna drop Sabo and the Hetai-san Toy Soldier 5 for 5. Drop. What's left? Goldie Roger. Okay, so this guy, it's got pretty high attack. I mean, it's Gold Roger, the king of the pirates. There's gonna be a leader for him coming, and they did some weird stuff. He's like a, I think, purple-red Life 5 leader, and it does a bunch of shit. What they should have done for Gold Roger is just make him a 6 leader with no effect and 5 life. That's what they should have done. So he's got no effect, but he's a 6k, so he's going to be technically kind of broken. Kind of like Whitebeard without the bad effect. So I'm just going to try and shave off some of his guys, because the thing is, I can't really go for game. I mean, I could have tried, but he's got that blocker. Should I just went for it? I don't know. I mean, if either of us is at 0 life, and Gold Roger attacks, I think he wins automatically. It's got some weird condition like that. I don't know if I did the right thing though, and Rayleigh drops again. Damn. I draw 1, but there goes a blocker. So now I definitely can't go for game next turn. Gotta block these attacks. Yeah, I think we kind of messed up. Maybe I should have tried to go for game on the previous turn. I mean, this guy sort of showed me that he's running a lot of big cost characters. But it's a bit too late now. So I can still try and go for game now, but once again, you know, you got that blocker, you got Shanks' effect, he's still got 5 cards in hand. Maybe he does have a few 2k counters. So yeah, it does suck. So I put 3 on Usopp. Maybe I should have done 7. Messed up a little bit there. It's that Uda blocker that sort of ruins everything. So 8 on 5. He let it go through. So that means if I use a blocker, I'm dead next turn. It's something like that, right? With Gold Roger. We can't win this game. Maybe I could have done something different. I definitely grinded this game out. This is a very long match. I do wonder if I could have done something different. But I mean, this guy just had like 15 different high cost red characters. Like, how did you get away with it in this deck? All of the red Shankses, level 10 and level 9. A bunch of Rayleighs, this Gold Roger. Okay, blocked. And I mean, I can put all the dawns on my dudes, but it's not really gonna work out. Just 7 for Bartolomeo. He can defend that, and I'm basically dead. With only 1 blocker, I can't do shit. 1 card in hand. So it's game over. I put up a good fight. I think I could have done some things differently, but it is what it is. We can't dwell on that now. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What